everyone, so today I'm doing a little bit of a full face tutorial and some swatches of the new CoverGirl Colourlicious Lip Glosses. This is what they look like. Today I'm swatching 5 neutral shades and I'm thinking I'm going to swatch 5 bright shades in a different video if you guys are interested. So these are the 5 nude and kind of neutral and light shades, like pinks and nudes and stuff. Basically, I've been trying these out recently and I became a little bit obsessed, and I know you guys have been asking for a CoverGirl one brand tutorial for a little while now, so your wish is my command. I've done that today, full face, using all CoverGirl. If you do end up trying these lip glosses, make sure you send a photo in on Instagram using the hashtag Colourlicious Lip Gloss, which is the name of the lip gloss. I would love to see your photos and love to see your pretty pouts. So yeah, if you want to see how to create this look using CoverGirl cosmetics, then just stay tuned. Okay, so first of all, I am obviously going to start with foundation. I'm actually so excited to film this because CoverGirl, when I was like a teenager, was like one of my favorite brands. I just feel like it's a really good brand for people our age, you know? Super affordable and easy to get. So the foundation I am using is the TruBlend. I've never tried this before, so this is kind of like a first impression as well. I am in the shade M4 Sand Beige. So that's what the packaging looks like. It comes with a pump, which is fantastic. Let me just clip back my hair. Okay, let's begin. I'm starting with one pump and we'll see how this spreads out. Super lightweight, super hydrating feeling as well. Like it feels like really moisturizing. So that is one pump. I do need a bit more because I haven't quite covered my forehead and around my jaw and stuff. The finish is really pretty. It's quite a dewy kind of finish and the coverage is, I would say, maybe like a light to medium on me. I feel like the color's a teeny bit too dark, so I'm just gonna mix on a tiny, like a quarter of a pump of this shade here, which is M3. Okay, that color is definitely better. Next, I'm going to conceal my under eye circles. I have 2 different shades here. I have medium light, and this one is in the shade Fair. This shade here, Fair, is gonna go under my eyes. I'm bringing this down in a triangular shape just to highlight my face a little bit. I'm also putting a little bit down the center of my nose just to kind of highlight my nose. And on the center of my forehead and on my chin. This concealer isn't heavy, it's more of a lightweight concealer. Now before I set everything down, I'm going to highlight my face because I'm going to use a cream product. This is the CoverGirl Bombshell Shine Shadow. It's like a creamy kind of formula. It's in the shade Copper Fling. So I'm just putting it on the top of my cheekbones. It's like a kind of, it's almost like a pinky color. You can see the color on my brush. But it kind of blends out into a really nice highlight shade. Now that that is all on, I'm going to mattify my skin just a little bit with some powder. I'm going to use the CoverGirl TruBlend Translucent Light Powder. Actually, that one's too pale. Let me try this one. This one's in shade 3. I think this one will suit me better than this one. This one here is in shade 2. Let's do this. I'm just patting a small amount over the foundation just to set it in place and mattify my skin just a little bit because I don't want to look super glowy. I really want the focus of the glow to be on the top of my cheekbones. Those 2 products work really well together. I feel like they are really good for people that like a natural kind of finish to their skin. I really want to use this eyeshadow palette here. This is the CoverGirl like eyeshadow quad and it's in Pure Romance. It's like a purpley kind of color theme because I feel like neutral and pinky tone lips look so good and purples suit like every eye color as well, and they really emphasize green eyes and hazel eyes. I should probably do my brows. I'm not sure if this is going to match, but we're going to try it. This is called the Brow and Eye Maker. It's in the shade Midnight Brown though, so I don't know if it's going to match, but let's go. I'm just filling in my eyebrows lightly. I'm not going for a massively dramatic look today, so I just want my brows to look tidy. Just really lightly. Oh, this doesn't look bad actually. It kind of just matches my actual natural brow hairs. They might just look a shade darker than normal, but that's alright. So there's a little before and after. Brows make such a difference. If you do not fill in your brows, you should start. Unless you have naturally like perfect brows, but it's good. I'm just going to use a clear brow gel just to kind of set all the hairs in place. So that's how everything is looking so far. Moving on to the eyeshadow. For a base, I'm going to use like a creamy eyeshadow. This one here is called CoverGirl Flamed Out Eyeshadow Pencil. It's in like a dark taupey brown. I'm also applying a little bit underneath my lower lash line as well. And then close to my lash line, I'm using this eyeliner. It's the Inkit eyeliner in Cocoa Ink. You don't have to be tidy. I'm just doing like quite a messy line. This colour is so beautiful and really, really pigmented as well. I'm also putting it in my waterline. Now from the eyeshadow palette, I am taking the brown colour and I'm just applying that on the outer kind of corner of the eye like this. And then on the rest of the lid, on the inner half, I'm using the second shimmery kind of purple colour. I'm going straight over top of that eyeliner because we're going to change that. I mean, not change it, we're going to touch it up afterwards. It just makes a really nice base for the purple to go on top of. And then I'm taking the light purple and I'm just blending that out. By the way, the reason I used a brown underneath the purple was just to make the purple shimmer pop. And it also acts as a base so that all of the eyeshadow on top lasts a lot longer than it would by itself. I'm taking that same light purple underneath the lash line on top of that brown. I'm just going in with that brown. It's actually kind of like a purple taupe, but anyway, I'm going to call it a brown. Going in with that colour there, the tiniest little bit on the end of my brush, and I'm just going to add some depth into my crease with that. And then, as I said before, we're going to touch up a little bit of the eyeliner. I'm going to be a little bit more careful this time. Just applying that to my lower lash line and in my waterline. Then I'm going in with another one of these CoverGirl pencils. This one is a very light pink and I'm using that to kind of highlight my inner corners. For mascara, I have this one here, Bombshell Volume by Lashblast. So there's two different sides. I'm going to start with side number 1. It's a super thick brush, so I'm going to do a coat of this. Oh my gosh. I love CoverGirl mascaras. I don't know why I haven't repurchased in a while. I'm definitely going to start purchasing more. Lashblast by CoverGirl used to be my holy grail mascara when how old would I have been? I think it was when I first started doing YouTube videos. It was my holy grail. I need to revisit some more CoverGirl mascaras. I'm going to do one eye at a time so you can see the difference. And if you think I'm lying, take a look for yourself. This is just one layer, one coat. Then I'm going in with the side 2, which is a smaller brush, and I will be using this brush on my lower lashes as well. Can we appreciate this mascara? Seriously. So, of course, bottom lashes too. And then, of course, do the other eye if you want to, you know. I'm not going to use falsies today either because I'm loving how they look by themselves right now. So that is how we are looking. We're almost on to the fun part, which is the lips, but I'm just going to finish off the face. I'm going to use this CoverGirl bronzer as a bronzer and a blush today. This is their Clean Glow Bronzer shade 120 in Spices. I've always been a fan of their blushes and everything. They were all I used to use at high school. Slash, it was actually my mum's, but I stole it. So I'm going to take this darker shade with my brush and kind of almost contour with it. And then I'm going to swirl all of the shades of the bronzer together and just put a little bit of that over my cheeks. Just almost like a blush because I don't want a super blushy look today. I just want a nice bronzed glow. Okay, now the best part. Well, in my opinion, I'm so excited about these. These are new. They're called the CoverGirl Colourlicious Lip Glosses. I'm so excited about these. The packaging is adorable. Let's talk about that. They are also super, super pigmented. So what you see in the little tube is basically what you get. And I am going to be wearing 5 of the more wearable shades today, as you guys already know from the intro. And I think I'm going to do another video where I show you the other 5 shades, like the bright shades, and do like an eye look to go with that. So let me know if you're interested. They're also super moisturizing. They're enriched with vitamin E, I believe, so they're really nice and moisturizing and comfortable to wear. And they aren't sticky either, because I know stickiness, you know, it's a big issue for a lot of you. The first shade, I know this is going to be like one of the most popular ones for you guys. This shade is called Melted Toffee, 600 Melted Toffee. So that is what that one looks like. As you can see, it's just a really nice pale nude. Obviously, you can wear it on its own like I am here, or you can layer it up on top of lipstick if you want. I just can't get over the texture is so smooth. I don't even know if I have anything in my collection right now to compare these two in terms of like formula. They're just super smooth. Basically just feels like lip balm to me. Next up we have the shade Honeyed Kiss. This is a similar shade, but it's a lot more frosty and it's got a kind of reflect to it, like a silver reflect. That's what that one there looks like. As I said, super frosty and reflective and glossy. This one looks amazing if you just wear it on the very middle of your lips because it's so shiny that it kind of makes your lips look massive, like really plump. Next up we have the shade Give Me Guava. This one is so beautiful. I've actually worn this quite a few times. It's a light pink, like a light baby pink, quite warm tone with a bunch of gold tiny little shimmers in it. So that's what Give Me Guava looks like. I am obsessed with this, and the gold kind of undertones to it. Sorry, the lighting keeps changing. It's a very cloudy day. You know how it is. The golden undertone to it really reflects, and it looks so good with bronze skin like today. I just think it complements this look perfectly. I'm just trying to see if I can show you the reflex close up. You can kind of see it is so pretty. And then the other 2 shades I'm going to swatch today are ever so slightly darker. This first one here is 710 Berrylicious. This one is just like a creamy formula. It doesn't have any glitter or anything in it. So that's that one there. This is another really pretty one. Definitely complements the bronze skin as well. This shade is definitely good for people that like to remain quite natural with their makeup, like don't like too much color. Last shade I have here is called Juicy Fruit. Love the name. This one is a slightly darker pink and it has some really fine kind of pink shimmers in it as well, so it looks super glossy. I think this one is very wearable as well, like it'll suit most skin tones. So yeah, that is all of the 5 neutral shades I'm showing you today. Let me know if you want to see the bright shades because I would love to do another video using these. Cross my heart, I really like these. I think they are great products, especially from a brand like CoverGirl, which is really nice and affordable and easily accessible for you guys. That's what they will look like together. I'm impressed. The formula is just amazing, as I've already said. I'm not going to go over it again. I really like them, so if you're interested in picking them up, I'll put more information down below to where you can buy them and how much they cost and all of that kind of stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please thumbs up. I would love your support. Have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye! Just next door, yeah. Makes me feel alive. Also notice how I'm not curling right up to the root of my hair. I'm kind of stuck. I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow. And then